Good morning and welcome to the CoronaBLOG, day 22, April the 20th. The aims are to learn some English, escape from our daily routines and see the situation from outside Italy and looking back in. My name's Brophy, here's some background information and what I currently do. Today we're going to start something new. We're going to start looking at doing interviews with people outside Italy, so interviews around the world. And today we're starting with Poland. We're going to look at the situation in their country, we're going to look at how people feel, and we're going to look at the rest of the world's view on the situation in Italy. We've already looked at Poland on day 12 of the blog, if you remember, lives or votes. Andrzej Duda, the president of Poland, leader of the right-wing Law and Justice Party, has decided that elections should go ahead in May. Very, very controversial. So today we're going to interview somebody. Here are the questions we're going to ask. Then we're going to play the interview and check back to see what you understood. We're going to ask obviously the name, age, occupation, whereabouts in the country they live, when lockdown began, how people have responded to the government. Are there any ministers they like or don't like? Have people in Poland received any cash yet? This is a big issue in many countries. The view of the situation in Italy, and what will he do when lockdown finishes? Good morning, everybody. And today we are speaking to somebody from a different country, not from Italy. Good morning. Can you tell me who you are, where you live, and what you do?
Hello, I'm Paweł. I'm 20. I live in Poland, exactly in Warsaw, so the capital of Poland, and I'm a student.
Okay, and what do you study?
I study law at Koźmiński University.
Okay, very good. So a lawyer, a future lawyer maybe.
Hopefully.
So Poland, like every European country now, is in lockdown. When did the lockdown start in Poland, and how many cases were there on the first day of lockdown?
I think it was about 40 days ago, the 12th of March to be precise, and we had about 20 cases by then.
Okay, so that's very good. So the Polish government acted quickly. So they clearly acted quickly. Do you think they have acted well? Are you happy, you and your fellow students, are you happy with the way the government is managing the situation in Poland?
Well, we are generally happy, but it's hard to say why we are happy. We're happy not because of the whole government, but because of our Minister of Health. Okay. He has about 50% of trust, which is the best for all the politicians in Poland.
Good. Okay, and for people who are working, is the Polish government helping businesses and helping people who at the moment cannot work because maybe they work in a restaurant or it's not possible for them to go to work? How is the government helping them?
Well, they have a plan. The plan contains, I think, 3 stages, and we're the first stage.
Okay. And have people received any money yet? Do you know?
I think not yet.
Okay. That is typical in many countries. So in many countries there is a promise, but maybe the cash has not arrived. And looking at other countries in Europe, around the world, do you think Poland, the Polish situation is better than other countries, is more or less the same, or not quite as good as other countries? I mean, the management of the situation.
Well, I think our situation is good, but only because we're before the peak. The peak is prognosed to be in like a week. So the 27th of April will be crucial for us. We now have about, wait a second, 8,000 total cases.
Okay.
And the prognosis is that we are going to have maybe 50,000.
Okay, so, and what is the population of Poland? approximately?
40 million approximately.
Okay, so we are here in Italy where the population is about 60 million, but as you know, there are many more cases in Italy. Looking at Italy from Poland, what was your reaction when you saw the numbers getting very high in Italy?
I think Italy wasn't actually ready, and I'm talking about the people and the government itself, the Mr. Conte's government itself. All the media in Poland seems to say to us, we're trying to avoid the Italian scenario. The Italians weren't ready. We shall be ready. We shall not make the same mistakes as the Italians did.
Okay, so the mistakes that you saw in Italy have been very useful for Poland to help them with the management of the situation, do you think?
Excuse me?
Do you think
Because there
that
was some...
Poland has been lucky to learn from the situation in Italy?
Yes, sure. Yes, I'm totally sure that we're happy that we're not such a big country, not a tourist attraction, for example, and that we can learn from China, from the Italy, from the United Kingdom, for example.
Okay, and one last question, a slightly personal question. As a very young man, 20 years old, what is the first thing you will do when you are allowed to return to normal? What do you miss most? What do you really want to do when normality returns?
Actually, I want to do two things. First of all is go to the forest, because I live next to Kampinoski National Park, and it's closed down by now. And the second thing is I want to go to some shopping mall, because now they are all closed and only the small shops are open, but still my parents don't allow me to do so.
Okay, thank you very
So
much.
it's like tiny things, but they matter.
Okay, of course. The small things are the things we miss the most. Thank you very much and good luck for the future in Poland.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
So, after the interview, let's check what you understood. Well, his name is Powell, he's 20 years old, and he's a student. He lives in the capital, Warsaw. And the lockdown began about 40 days ago on the 12th of March with only 20 cases. The general reaction to the government has been reasonably good, but in particular, they trust the health minister. Unfortunately, also in Poland, nobody has received any cash yet. The view of Italy, well, Italy for the Polish people, they understood many mistakes were made in Italy, and so they based a lot of their strategy on avoiding similar mistakes in Poland. When the lockdown finishes, he wants to go to the forest and go shopping. So let's have a quick look at the situation in Poland. Poland is a country of 40 million, so about 2/3 the size of Italy, France or the UK. As of yesterday, 19th of April, 362 deaths. Incredibly successful compared to other major European countries. Today we've looked at Poland, particularly the view of a student, the opinions on the situation in Italy, and the very low number of deaths in Poland. Thank you very much. See you all tomorrow.